Well, I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year for 2009. And I'm going to give you some of my predictions for 2009. I'm Psychic Nikki, by the way. And I made a prediction that actually came true, and it turned out happy, which is great. I'm very happy about that. That's positive. And it was a plane crash that went into the Hudson. And I actually made that prediction on December 16th, 2008, on my blog on thedivinewomen.com. And that was quite a prediction. So everybody's safe, and that's the main thing. And you know, these are not things that I want to happen. These are things that I actually see. I'm audient clairvoyant, which is the ability to come up with specifics and see things. And I hear vibes as well. I'm going to go over my 2009 predictions with you, and hope that this will inspire you.
Well, one of them was about the royal jewels.
Yes, now I keep on having dreams about the royal jewels, and this is, I believe they're in the Tower of London in London, England, and of course belonging to the royal family, and I see a robbery around that. I see millions of dollars worth of jewels being stolen in London, England, belonging to the royal family.
And another was, you see an arrest in the John Bennett Ramsey case?
Yes, I do. I've been having dreams about this, and I do hope they make an arrest in this case, because it's been terrible for the parents. And, you know, people want a closure to this in Colorado. And I really believe that they're going to make an arrest in the John Bennett Ramsey case probably this year, by the end of the year, by the end of 2009. Hopefully so.
And what are some of the star predictions you see coming up in the year 2009?
Well, one of them has come true already. I actually predicted that Angelina Jolie would be nominated for an Oscar, and she was, which is very good because she's a great actress. I see some problems with Sarah Jessica Parker and her husband Matthew Broderick. Like, I don't see their marriage lasting. Sorry about this, Sarah. You know, I really feel that there's some problems there. I feel it. And Faith Hill and Tim McGraw, I see problems around actually Tom Hanks as well. Tom Hanks and his wife, Rita Wilson, as well. And I do see Mickey Rourke. I said that he would be nominated for an Oscar, but he still has to watch his ways in the future. And I do see, I know Heath Ledger. Now, I did predict that Heath Ledger would be nominated for an Oscar, and he was. But I really feel that he's going to win an Oscar for his Best Supporting Role in The Dark Knight.
Now, you also felt that Jennifer Aniston would have a child?
Yes, I really believe she's going to have a child. I think she's ready to settle down soon, and I think despite her career, and she's done very well so far, I really believe that she wants children.
And what's coming up for Donald Trump?
Now, Donald, the Donald, as they call him, no offense to Donald, but, you know, I really feel that he may go broke. But, you know, he'll probably recoup. He has to be careful of helicopters, too. And
there's a Soledad O'Brien who works with CNN. You mentioned something about her in your predictions.
Yeah, now Soledad O'Brien from CNN, I really believe that she's got the potential to win a lot of awards in the future for all her documentaries. I see her on a stage collecting a lot of awards. And
you also brought up that a Hollywood movie star, you didn't designate who, will be on a plane that is hijacked. Any further?
Yeah, absolutely see that. And probably by the end of the year or within 24 months for sure. Okay. It doesn't show me whether it's male or female this time. It just shows a Hollywood movie star.
Okay. And Jennifer Hudson, who's had a lot of tragedy in her life, what's on the boards for her?
Well, you know, this poor creature, I'm saying, she's gone through so much. And she's such an inspiration to other people because, you know, being on American Idol and coming up the way that she did, you know, winning an Oscar, I think it's just amazing, and my heart goes out to her. But I really feel that she's going to win Grammy Awards at the Grammys. and deservingly so, but I do see that. I see her on the stage collecting Grammys.
Now, I know one of the things that really interests you is the weather predictions, and you have some predictions regarding hurricanes and earthquakes, and do you want to go into that a little bit?
Yes. I see a lot of seismic activity around Alaska and British Columbia, and I really see earthquakes in that region. I do see earthquakes, but larger than smaller in California. You know, it could be even like an 8.6 or 9 point, you know, going from San Diego right through to San Francisco and Santa Monica, Malibu, that area. I predicted the wildfires in California last year, too. So I see some mudslides and things like that. A lot of activity, weather activity in those areas due to global warming.
And Mount St. Helena, you mentioned also.
Yeah, I see a lot of volcanic eruption all around the world, but I really feel that Mount St. Helens is going to erupt. I see something in Alaska as well, like I see earthquakes or seismic activity there as well, all on the west coast. But we could have some earthquakes on the east coast as well.
And floods in various areas?
Yeah, I see a lot of floods happening in Italy and Europe, and basically a lot of the Midwest in the United States. A funny thing I see, and this is very unusual for California, but I see a large tornado in California. I see a very bad tornado in Oklahoma and Illinois, destroying a lot of property and people, unfortunately.
Well, talking about Illinois, you also saw a fire in Chicago of some sort?
Yeah, I see a great fire in Chicago of older buildings somewhere in the city, close to the city center. It could be close to the waterfront as well.
Now, in regards to the new president and the old president, you saw things happening to the old president and the Bush, George Bush and Laura. What was that that you...
Well, I think they're going to have problems in their marriage when they get back to Texas. The elder Bushes have to watch their health a bit. Obama, President Obama, I really like him a lot, but I'm really worried. I see danger around him. So I'm hoping I'm wrong on this because I really like him a lot, and I think he brings a lot of hope and inspiration to everybody in the United States. But I have to say what I see, and what I see is danger around him at this point.